Oh, sure. Were there new cards announced? Sure. I don't know. I'm self-censoring myself. Ooh, this is from Miko Miko. From what I was able to see, Miko Miko is already doing pretty well with the existing list of bacteria. Enter or action that really grinds my gears. It's a very blue card. That's all I can really say. Ooh, a new demon. Put the top two cards of your deck into the trash. That's already so super good. Target one of your opponent's Signy and until end of turn gets minus 1000 for each demon put into the trash. That that is so good. Holy shit. Minus 2000 isn't a lot, but with if you use if this enters the, and you have scissor hands on Alpha, that is a minus 7000, which still usually isn't enough to bring down most well defended level 2s, but it will help against well defended. In terms of how useful it is on Eurith specifically, I don't know. It's a new demon. I'm sure she'll enjoy it, but I don't know. That's not the defensive demon Eurith needed. So something I can do is I can replace Little Oni. Only reason we were playing Little Oni was because we needed more early game removal. But with Anima, that's not really a problem anymore. Again, 2000 is not as strong as 3000, but it does wonders for maintaining hand size and stuff and consistency and stuff. I could maybe play the other demon as well. Them together would be pretty sufficient. Ooh, how about this? Is this gonna be good for your Earth? Put one demon signy from your inner zone into the trash. Put the top four cards of your deck into the trash and target one of your opponent's signy, and until end of turn it gets minus 2000 for each demon put into the trash this way. That replaces Bluebeard. You guys don't understand. Enter abilities to put things into the trash is so good. You want to be able to trigger your effects early, because the fact that a lot of your milling capabilities are stuck in the battle phase is so bad. Because it means when your opponent defends from your attacks, they're not just defending from the life cloth or vanishing, Signy vanishing. They're also protecting from potentially getting that extra bit of damage from refreshing. This is not it. This isn't the support I wanted. I like these for Alpha, but these are not what Eurus needs. More angels. Getting if your attack phase target one of your other angel up it. Oh no, wait, that's not new. Well, it is new, but it isn't one. It isn't one of the newly revealed cards. Ether, is this one new? I think it is. Who is this for? I mean, at the very least, I think this is really good for what's her name? City Maze Hall and Courthouse. At the beginning of your attack phase, if there's another labyrinth on your field, target one of your opponent's Signy. Pay one white, return it to their hand. If it has no abilities, put it in the trash instead. That is solid mid-game removal. Maze Courthouse. Ooh, that is a design. I mean, at least it isn't a generic anime waifu, I suppose. Which was something I was complaining about. I want furries, I want dragons like Xiao from Dragon Maid, and robots, and I guess this is a robot. At the beginning of your attack phase, target one of your opponent's Signy with power 8,000 or less. Pay 1/1 if you do, return it to their hand. Has no abilities, put it in the trash instead. Those are not very labyrinth-like abilities, but it is very Yuki labyrinth. The new level 3 Yuki labyrinth ability. Like, oh, this one's new. As long as the Signy's in the center. Oh, never mind, that's not new. This one is. Target one of your opponent's Signy and until end of turn it loses its abilities. It's got a life burst. I mean, yeah, that's gonna be a solid inclusion just because it has a life burst for Yuki. This is just a generic. This is just a good generic card. It's gonna be used in good stuff piles for years to come. I'm certain. Just a level 3 that does minus 8,000 for one black. It's just generically good. Well, minus 12,000 on a level 1. This is for the other new. This is for the new black person, right? I forgot her name, but she does use venoms. This is not generically good, but for her who's meant to just play a lot of venoms anyway, this is very good. And since it's Venom Signy specifically, uh, you can pay for her cost regardless of what kinds of colors you're choosing to play. So it's going to be important, I'm guessing. Yep, that one's good too. This is going to be a staple for Yep, that one's good for Miko Miko. Oh, yo, it's a new piece. As long as you're using any team. I mean, sure, I guess. Uh, this kind of just invalidates every other team piece that has existed, that it was specific to those characters. Like with no limit, you can use the thingy, their actual team card, or you can just use this in order to get a Lyric barrier, up to 2 vanishes, and 3 card draws. What the heck? I'm not a fan of this kind of card design. I mean, this is gonna keep divas somewhat meta relevant, I suppose. But again, something like this that just funnels you into this singular card for deck building. It reminds me of that other piece that lets you pick things if you have multiple, at least 2 same colored things. Now, anytime you want to build a diva style deck that uses multiple of the same colors, that card is always gonna be an inclusion, unless there's something else that was already built into that specific archetype that's just so good. Instead of using that anyways. And of course, since most teams uses 3 different colors, this is basically a flag that they're never gonna release any more teams. They're never gonna release teams that use uh, multiple same colors. Because otherwise, you might have an all blue team that has the ability to draw 9 cards, which would just be ridiculous. For one colorless, by the way. 3 lyric barrier, I don't think is as crazy. That's just how white does. It's mostly blue and green, I think, is a problem. Oh, black puts the top 10 cards of the opponent's deck to the trash. So that one would be a little crazy as well. So it's only white and red, I don't think are all that crazy. I do kind of want to try it with no limit. Solid mid game removal. These are gonna be really nice. I think with all of these new support, the way Miko Miko is being played is gonna change. Like the previous guy I was playing against, they were just trying to keep my hand empty, which is a good strategy. But here, they can focus more on just playing actual fair uh, recross. I mean, they're still gonna rip your hand a lot, but for the most part, their focus will change from trying to empty out your hand to just discarding and draw and trying to draw so they can keep discarding to get rid of the opponent's Signy. Gonna be more powerful, but at the same time, it's gonna be a play. I'm gonna not hate playing with them as much as well, so it's ultimately a win. Ooh, more removal. So for early game and more ways to be able to attack some more by upping down Signies in late game, it is a level 1, so so it might struggle against the Kino. A good design card. Third plate Princess Live, an amuser. Uh, this is legacy support, I suppose, because there aren't any new lyrics announced that uses amusers. This is for what's her name? Oh my god, they gave Yuki a level 4. It's fucking Mayu. Let's fucking go. It probably sucks. But one Tama or one Iona rig that is not Tama and Iona from your rig deck under centered rig. Okay, that's just clarification text on how to play the card. Exceed 5? There is a Tama Lurig and a Iona Lurig, each in your Lurig trash. Target 2 non-colorless arts from your Lurig trash and return them to your Lurig deck. That is useful, since a primary flaw of playing level 4s is that you are playing with one less arts than you normally would be. If you can just recycle them, then that gets rid of that problem entirely, technically. Until end of turn, delete one of your opponent's signies. I love the wording, and it's for free too. That's just crazy. Yeah, Yuki, all the other existing Tamas, who I definitely want to try doing up to level 4 Yuki and going for Tama. She looks exactly like she looked in the anime too. So pretty. Oh, and there's already an alt art released. Oh hey, new Cosmos. Isn't this? Yeah, this is for the new Nova. Ooh, a new level 3. Target one of your opponent's Signy for the cost of 2 until end of turn. Gets minus 10,000. If they're 15 or more, it gets 12 minus 12 instead. Who is this for? Theoretically, you could argue this is a better Sayuragi because it has a life burst. Uh, like it doesn't mill, and it is fixed, which again is technically a strength. But I don't know, man. These new demons are not it. Niggersaurus! Incredible card name. Ophion. I'm not very interested in the new green-red Yuzuki. It's very flavorful, but I don't know. I'm already quite satisfied with all the existing Yuzukis that exist. The multicolor center rigs are really fun, and we're probably gonna see more of them. It is a design space they haven't been that's always been possible but they've never been doing until now. I like the black blue. What's her name? I forgot. But the new Yuzuki I think is a miss. Personally, I don't find it as interesting. Personally, a blue jewel. Oh, for Ray. This is her boss monster. I haven't read this yet. The heck? The hell are these? Are just extra copies of Hirana's boss monster. Seth. Yugi. Uh, Yugi Moto Atem. The Pharaoh. She just loves showing up in every card game, huh? Very good. Hirana is the other thing I'm very interested in. Ooh, Ayuki arts. Yep, it certainly does what these kinds of cards usually do. Give you a +2 and remove a thing in the battle phase. Unfortunately, a Tarask, nice. Tenontosaurus. There's no way those are real. Those are real dinosaur names. Ooh, a level 4 Urith. How do they make this work? This rig is also treated as having the same card name as Seed 4, so you can use this with any Urith, not just the new one. During this turn and the next turn, you can't refresh. Do the following 3 times. So what happens if your deck size reaches 0? Put the top 6 cards of your opponent's deck into the trash. Target up to 3 demon signi from your trash and add them to your hand. I mean, sure, if you're trying to play the long game with the new Urus, this is useful, but again, the defensive options are still so bad for black that this just doesn't feel very realistic to try doing. Not worth it, in other words. Which blend is important? I'm pretty sure that's new. And this one's just really good. This is support for a deck for a Lyrig I very much do not like. And it's really good for them. And more support for the new black character that I just can't remember the name of. Alright, I've got a bunch of brewing I want to do, but for now, Mono Black Alpha. Oh my beloved. I'm blue da boo dee da boo da. We can go back to just running 2 of you. Because we can afford to run a couple more cards that don't mill. Yeah, Grim Held's very good. Could even try Gamigine again. Maybe as long as she's just a 2-up, it'll be fine. I'm even thinking of making this like a 4-up. I think that's worth it. Not sure what to cut though. I want to keep. I need 4 Uriths. She is a graveyard recursion. A very important payoff to have when you're milling so much. Gamigin might honestly be a little too much. And maybe I can get away with just playing two. Because, there is this funny little thing called redundancy. I don't think our early game would be hurt too much if we play two less level ones. It does, it never feels good to. I think we'll be fine with just 2 Eurus. Now we can finally play Mayu without playing Diva, which has always boggled my mind. I mean, it makes sense. They wanted you to play Diva when that card was released, but now they're going back to their roots as of late. Is an Exceed 4 worth playing if you're playing a level 4? We'll see. White Destruct might be the better card to be playing anyways. And I feel like we're better off just maxing out on defensive stuff. But I want to play White Destruct. This is a good starting hand, I suppose. Ooh, they're playing Mayu, aren't they? Let's see how Tama plays Mayu. That's the armed one. This one has access to solid amounts of removal. I think we let this one through. It's just 1 damage. Wait, what? Oh my god, it cuts the card that you put into from the inner zone as well. I'm not sure if that's intended, but cool. That's a little crazy. Already using Shining Clock. I mean, I suppose the idea is that they can just recur it anyways. I'm not sure why that's the card you chose to disable. Oh yeah, Kogitsu Nemaru is fucking unarmed. Yet there's something deep inside that makes me teary eyed. I long for the life on the other side. Zero cross the great divide. Wait, am I thinking of the Tama that has the fucking Signies? The weapon Signies instead of the armed Signies? If I remember correctly, her ability is to like attack, do 2 Larig attacks. I've been constant at your beck and call, but lately I just can't do anything at all. That's technically an objectively better ability than what the new Akino has, but since Akino is super generic, it's justifiable that she has to be weaker. But if I keep trying, maybe I'm completed. I do the climb. I won't take it back this time. Words in sequence from a thread, uplifted to the end. So can we wander for a spell and live in parallel? I wanted to be true, to be like you, my heart. Just for you, I could leave it on the shelf or keep it to myself, but nothing could conceal the things I feel, my love. I give you my grand reveal. Do you feel the things I feel? I am definite and as long as there are stars up above, I will always be in love. Right, I forgot I actually didn't need to activate my jealousy. That's no good. Disturbing the peace, look into my eyes. Now tell me the things you are blabbing about behind my back. Their last thing's a defense, it's not Mayu. It could still be Mayu, I suppose. If I can survive. Fast forward. Don't you worry about it, say some ruefully last words after do this, do that, and the third. Disturbing the face, look into my eyes. Now tell me the things you love about behind my back. The gymnast is deep, I hold his heart to break down. It's late for apologies, it's Storing some things may break me, but always get that go. You perspective gain from all the pain and stress, and when I do come back, I'm stronger than ever before. So real, don't disturb me, no please. Look into my eyes, now tell me the things you love. Oh no, wait, fuck. I was supposed to press yes to that. Oh my god. I mean, there's a very good chance I'll still be able to pay the reduction cost of Purple Days. The thing that's more worrying is whether or not I can actually... Hey, this isn't Mayu! Alright, that's still outable. Well, those are not. What? I mean, sure, if you're so confident. I mean, yeah, they very much win here. Okay, that's hilarious. I suppose, technically kind of a flaw with all the new cards as powerful as they are, is they are a little too powerful. I am milling myself way faster than I usually am. But that's not really much of an issue, I'd say. I could try white-red, but red labyrinths are not very good. So that leads me to white-black as my other defensive thing, because, like, the other options are a little too costly to be worth it. There isn't something like the green-black thing that's, like, so ridiculously good. I don't know. Oh, you know, this could be worth it. This could be worth it. This could be it. Although, yeah. Dude, there's a whole 2 reds. I just realized we don't have an enhance. Alright, just familiar enhance. We can also go for grow enhance since this is a +3. Honestly, it could be worth it since we're all the rest of our arts are 0 cost. Use Neo Baroque defense, I guess. Yeah, all the new demons are good, but not for Yurith. I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm a little depressed. Yurith and Iona were my favorite characters from the anime. And of course, Alpha's my favorite manga character. I only played Musica because she was a token black character. And unfortunately, she's not a very fun character. She's not very fun, so... The way I see it, might not be all that necessary to play Anima. Because, with Belphago, our removal is so good now. A primary reason I was playing Little Oni was for the mid-game. Since in the mid-game, all we usually had We occasionally had Bluebeard, but that was about it in terms of our extra form of removal. That's only another minus 5,000. This guy's a total of. This guy's up to 10,000. And depending on the amount of servants we fucking mill out. An argument could be made to not bother with servants, but that's not a good idea. Because again, we're milling a little too fast. We're self-milling a little too fast. I could take out Andrelphus. Yeah, the way I see it, I can't help but feel like it is totally justified to play, because we mill so good now, and like, why not just go for power? That's what Gamagin does. Obviously, 1,000's never gonna be enough to contest anybody, but if I ever play if I'm ever forced to play Gamagan, I'm usually probably never needing to contest anything to begin with anyways, so... Stolas is too good for removal. Stolas is too good in milling. So can we
Wonderful ourselves and we found out I want to choose and be like you, my heart. The chorus out of you. Believe in myself, I give it to myself. You can sing the things I feel, my heart. Can you teach me to be real? I've been constant, but you like a gold. That the years I can't do anything at all. I should defend myself on my discretion. Process of devotion. I took it to the end. I got something out inside my head. So can we wonderful ourselves? I want to be the chance to be like you, my heart. So glorious all the I can't even lie. It hurts lie of right there at the end of this parched and gray sky. You're right, all that remains of those words left in my mind. Things start melting, leaving nothing behind. I know that I must confess, I hated that it was all pretense, the kind of social to make me seem much stronger than I was. Don't make me carry the weight, it's nothing more than a fantasy. I can't take it, I can't take it. Let me die, let me die, let me fade into the disappear. If I won't be forgiven, I have no regrets. But I wish that at least when I fall short my crimes before I burn right down to the ground. When somebody please stay with me. Why can't you see that I'm right here? A sign, sounds of a heart that is quietly breaking. I'm crying the memories left inside this little room. I held them tightly in the silence of night. Don't care if it's all a lie, I want you to stay right by my side. And every time I try to keep my thoughts inside of me, there's burning inside my throat. I'm losing my voice with every breath. I never make it, I never make it. I wanna cry, and tell sorrows where we live inside, in a world where the tears fall like pouring rain. But I know, yes I know, I believe I am wrong. I'm the only one who isn't wrong, though I don't even know what is right. I wanna cry until the sorrows where we live inside, in a world where the tears fall like pouring rain. But I know, yes I know, I believe I am wrong. I'm the only one who isn't wrong, though I don't even know what is right. Memento Mori.
You're the curse I want to keep. Leave a bright crimson moon calling to me. Too good, pure as a blood. Your name like poison in a note. Slippery stream, escape, don't you fade away. We're shadows and fog. Run away, hearts beating around. Never let me go. You said no, it's silence. This tastes just like sugar ray. Forbidden vampire, la la, la la. Bite your teeth. dancing round our haunted world. The nights are black and magical, but in the snow, we let them chase the fate. Won't mind now that you're mine. Come and quench my thirst tonight. I need more, drink your blood, taking a bite. Craving my lips on your neck just to sing. This is a vow, say it now. A royal love seal with my veins, a fruit of my sin. Moonlight paints shadows on your skin. Still I want you now. You're scared, but it's you. Don't waste me from the darkest of night. Tonight. Memories fading into the trees, like when children lost in our haunted dreams. You'll never be alone, you whisper to me. Promise I'll always be here. Forbidden vampire, la love, bite you deep, giving you a love so sweet. If this won't last for long, let's go in madness. Don't betray your queen, promise me. Nights and then I'm out my mind, need you alive. Round and round this table spins. What do you want? Confess your sins, but I'll share with no one. You look delicious, smiling that way. Oh, just a taste of sin. It's only a taste.
Memento Mori.
Love always comes with a little spice, that's what I like. I'm using every trick I can find. Ha, round and round again, time goes by. Oh, it's a tight shot, but I know it's worth a try. Non-fiction loving got me so shy. Oh, forget it, now is the time. The lights come on at sunset. How dazzling, the glowing night sky. Tailor-made for us, colors dancing in the sky, sincerely. Kiss and ice spell, you and me dream on. Let's enjoy this blue night. Hope a look alright, dress up, sacred rumor. I can't wait, my love, I'm over here. Miracle, can you find me in the black today? I say to you, my heart felt 1 trillion to one is my fate. What now? Snowflakes they keep falling, asking me like if I turn what I feel into words. It's a tiny revolution. If I could say I miss you so much, it'd be so nice. Here I go now, getting lovesick again. Even that is precious time. Boy caused the plan, but nothing causes plan. I'm you, holic. Even oil is laughing at me, but oh well. I'll be a poet and read you a song. The extraordinary things. Let's praise these rare miracles. Just like a paintbrush, cutting the street corners into fantasy. Cast an ice spell, you and me dream on. decision. This time it could be my moment. I've just pretended. Can't trust anything, can't trust nobody else. I've dyed this world gray, that's the price I pay for what I've done to you. The colorless skyways down on me, the foggy lights, shadows are calling, left all alone. Oh, where should I go now? I'm just staring straight at the clouds. I plead and cry, call your name like falling thunder. Close my eyes and hear your voice. Can I just embrace you in my sweet memories? I won't say forgive me, words can't describe my heart. I'm wishing upon a star. Take me far away to where she's waiting for me. So I pretended before I broke, before I hurt myself. I fought the fearful days, even though I was so scared and trembling. Numberless cries way down on me, the foggy lights, shadows are fading. Even our memories were fantasy. The moon has disappeared once again. I sing alone, call your name like wailing thunder. Close my eyes and hear your voice when you feel all alone. Other places to go. I won't say stay with me. Words can't describe my heart. I'll just dream of being with you. Take me to the place where my wishes will come true.
Memento Mori.
Swallow my sorrow, my heart holds a shadow, but life must go on. Give me life, make me strong. Still looking for nobody knows I am here, this corner of the world. Walking a lonely road alone, never know where it goes. Holding the pain that feels cold, I know the road is long. In the middle of the night, it feels like you're here. I can see my burden coming every day. Sometimes all those things make me feel out of sorts. I'm searching for the purpose, hoping for tomorrow. 'Cause I'll never know. Swallow my sorrow, my heart holds a shadow. Life must go on. Give me life, make me strong. And I'm still looking for in my river, searching for love that I already had in front of me, and I ignore. There's only my fragile heart has left behind. I've always told myself that even loneliness can create hope and strength. Try to hide my heartache. That's how I live my life, lying to myself. In the middle of the night, I still think of you. Screaming out at the top of my lungs tonight. That's how I make the fear of losing you. Look out and break the mirror. I won't breathe that day. Just tell me everything will be okay. I remember you were always by my side. Again, 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 screaming out your name. Swallow the sorrow, my heart holds a shadow, but life must go on. Give me life, make me strong. I'm still looking for in my river, searching for love that I already have in front of me, and I ignore. I'm still looking for in my river. I give up this one once more to see you knowing I broke your heart. Free to cry. My heart of these tears of regret. Clouds fly away. I feel this tonight.
That was tight! I guess I'll hold back for now. All right, leave it to me. Let's get this party started. Here it comes. I think I'm holding it. Just a bit more. Only if you think you can handle it. So all I gotta do is finish with no damage? Now that's one big burly beast. Ugh, that's the last thing in the world I'd want to touch. How's this different from ordinary slime? No sweat. Nothing can touch me. Without my permission. I bet he's got a long reach with that thing. He's coming whether I'm ready or not, so why even ask? Ha! I'd like to hear you say that after I knock your socks off. Ouch! Unnecessary roughness. I'm gonna use this pole. I'm ready as long as you are. I feel a sudden need for speed. Ugh, get out of my way or I'll let you have it. Ouch! That hurt. Not much foothold here. Better take it slow. This looks like a perfect rail for some grinding action. You have as much fun as I did? What, are you scared or something? Relax. This is business as usual for me. Sounds good. The rules seem a little different this time around. Swords, eh? Well, if that's how you guys roll around here, why not? Don't you have anything tougher? I'm falling asleep. Well, Merlina, how was that? Did you see my real power? Are you ready? Let's do this. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm gonna go all out now. Not bad. Come on. Is that all you got? They don't call me Sonic for nothing. No holding back. Enjoy it while you can. Ready for some more? What a view. Let's try that again. This is sweet. I'm going in. Sorry, I bet it'll break if I slam into it really hard. I can change the way I'm facing while I grind. I can blast through enemies even while I'm grinding. That's huge. That was faster than I thought. It's bigger than I thought it would be. You could have said something sooner. I'm covered from head to foot. Ready anytime. These things are huge. We could dive in that hole.
Why was this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned? Part 32, Ancient Fairy Dragon. Ancient Fairy Dragon is a generic level 7 synchro that can summon a level 4 or lower monster from hand and destroy field spells to gain life and add another. Both were soft once per turns. So why did it get banned? AFD was decidedly mid on release. Its summon from hand effect was nice, but no one cared about popping a field spell to search like Sogen. But as field spells became stronger and stronger in the coming years, AFD got stronger with them. It was playable in pretty much any deck that needed a field spell, but by far the biggest buff was release of Destrudo. Destrudo combined with any level 6 or lower monster made any level 7 synchro, and since Destrudo could summon itself from grave, it paired very well with the field spell Dragon Ravine. So you could use Ravine to dump Destrudo, Destrudo Reborn to make AFD, then have AFD pop the Ravine to search any field spell and get a monster out of the hand. This will be played mostly in Spiral, a deck that has a field spell with a soft once per turn search. There were also some really bad FDKs going around, so the card will be banned in May 2018 to stop all of it. So what happened? AFD got errata and is actually not butchered. They just made both effects hard once per turn and stop you from adding the same field spell you pop. It hasn't seen much success yet, but I wouldn't write it off for good. Come on, what cards you want to see next? Why was this Yu-Gi-Oh card banned?
On the video that tell you the requirements for your games. Anyway, this was a user-submitted game, and it was a very interesting one. Why was it interesting? Well, simply look at the COs. This was a Global League game, by the way, and after months of me fighting and fighting, please allow more Grit, please allow more Sammy, bring Sammy down into Tier 3 for some maps, bring Grit down into Tier 4 and 3 in Fog. Finally, we see Grit not in Tier 1, but in Tier 2. And more importantly, we see Grit outside of Fog. This is one of the first games I've seen where Grit is played in the Global League game with points on the line, and it's not Fog. So, that was enough to get my attention. I love seeing Grit. Back in the day when I played on the cartridge, I played a lot of Grit, I played a lot of Kanbei and all those things that are banned. So seeing these COs slowly become more unbanned and playable on certain maps, you'd love to see it. It keeps the meta fresh. I hope the moderators continue to allow these COs to shine more. So he's allowed on this because this is Hope Forlorn. The map here, Hope Forlorn. I don't love this map personally. It is a classic map. Everyone who's ever played Advanced Wars by Web on this site has probably had a game on this map. This map has been around since like 2012 or something. Very popular map. High income map with a ton of cities. 23k per side. However, I will caveat, it's one of the few maps where there's an odd number of properties. Most things are mirrored. This is mirrored in a sense where it's split down in a diagonal line, but this is a tie-breaking city right here. It's 23 per side. and that city. So one side might have 24K, the other side will have 23K, which is a very high income map, by the way. Low end of high income. For standard, that's pretty high income. And fog, 27,000 is typically high income, but 23K is pretty high income, I would say, in general terms in Advanced Wars by Web. So it is a 2 base and, it's a 3 base. It's more of a battle royale. There is a mountain range blocking reinforced. So you do have a separated 1 base in an airport in the mountain range versus a 2 base. However, the 2 base can choose to fight over in this 1 base or shift to the center, while this 1 base over here is kind of stuck defending the corner. What you see in a lot of meta games is that you put a lot of pressure. 2 base comes over here, does a lot of battling, beats blue back, then just goes to the center. Or they fake them out. Oh, they build up a lot of things here, and they're like, I'm sitting like 10 troops here. I could go here, I could go here. Then they decide and fake out the other opponent. So your opponent's like, oh, he's going to go for my comm tower. I have to build neotanks. They're like, nah, I'm going middle. And then you can't send your neotank all the way over here. You're going to get blasted. So people like to fake out that they're going for this 1 base over here, and the 1 base overreacts, builds bombers, builds neotanks, builds megatanks, thinking a base rush is coming, but it's not. And then you do the fake out, and then you win the middle. So a lot of mind games on this map. Personally, I don't really like this map. I don't know, it just never jived with me much, but a lot of people swear by it. There's APC openings on this map. The openings, I think, have been overstudied on this map. There's so many APC openings, recon openings. I feel like this map has kind of been played to death, but I don't think I've reviewed this on my channel in a normal replay setting. I think I've done some live games on this, but I don't think I've ever actually reviewed a game on this. So first time's the charm. Also, look at these city clumps right here. Contested city clumps, Kindle. That's why you see Kindle here. She's actually one of the best CEOs on this map for Tier 2. Surprisingly so. Usually in Tier 2, she's towards the bottom. Ever since she moved up from Tier 3 to Tier 2, she's been kind of the bottom of Tier 2 because she was at the top of Tier 3. So what are the contested properties? Obviously, these 3 are in the middle. And then you have the comm tower and this property right here are the other contested properties. If you really commit and push, you can probably make this contested. You can probably try to take... Oh, I completely forgot about these bases. These as well. Sorry, these little nooked in mountain range bases. So it's quite a lot of contested properties. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 9. I forgot it's an odd number. Ooh. Anyway, contested map. A lot of fake out shenanigans going on, weak base for strong side shenanigans going on. Anyway, spend a lot of talking about the map. Let's talk about the COs. Grit, everyone knows, his indirect units have +1 range, which is bonkers, but his direct units have -20% firepower, which means his recons and his tanks and his copters, they're garbage. So you have to build a lot of artillery. Typically, you don't see very much missiles or rockets. They're very niche. When you're playing Grit, artillery are just the backbone of your army. Like, they're 6K. They can one-shot tanks on with powers, maybe even with comm towers without a power if they're on a road. They just are so much more bang for their buck than building a rocket. Like, I'd love 2 artillery rather than a rocket. I mean, 3 artillery is 18K and a rocket's 15K. So, like, you do the math. 5 artillery is 30K and 2 rockets. I'd rather have 5 artillery any day than 2 rockets. Like, no questions asked, okay? So artillery, the backbone.
Black on black
I've done some maps or map analysis of Grit before, so if you haven't seen my CO analysis of Grit, I highly recommend checking that out. I'm not going to go too much into detail here, or else we're going to have an hour and a half long game, a Lago-2 style. So we got some 1,000 level players, user submitted. They're not lower level, but they're not like high level that I usually review. So they're like above average players at the 1,000 level in Global League. So they're clearly strong players, but they're not the top best of the best. So anyway, without further ado, let's begin the match. So in the top, as Grid, we got Raul. We got Raul. In the bottom, we got the Andymans. So, who will win this matchup? Already some wonky stuff going on. A lot of times, you see this guy go back here, and you're like, why would you go back here? You build an APC on day 4, then this guy goes in the APC, pushes out here, you start capturing those properties. The APC build has been studied to death. It's pretty strong. You can try to counter it with a recon, but it's not that counterable. So usually you either see APC opening or a recon opening. You typically don't really see tank openings on this map. It's either one of those two. It kind of gets a little stale, but these guys are wonky. This guy is skipping a cap here, skipping a cap here, skipping a cap here. The Andy Mans is a devious guy. This guy is not playing meta, these are bad moves, by the way. I do not recommend doing these at home, but hey, it's interesting at least. Is he gonna like move here and then go for this, or is he gonna go for this? Like, I don't even know what he's doing. Is he going rogue and going? Because if you're going like this, build an APC. If you're going over here, okay, then like what's he? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. We'll find out. Maybe he doesn't know what he's doing. This was not a live game, by the way. This is Global League, so they had plenty of time to think about this. Okay, okay, he likes the chain. Okay, I guess the chain. Okay, I'll give him that excuse, but I still don't like it. He's going to be behind on income because of that. Probably not get the tank timing that he so craves. And it looks like blue. I think he's going to build an APC next turn. APC. This guy goes in the APC, pushes to the center. It's looking like an APC build. I have never seen this before. APC on the weak side. Don't try this at Don't try this at kids' home. Don't recommend this. But this is why we review the nutty lower level. I mean, this is not nutty lower level in the sense where they're like 800 or whatever, but they're doing some weird stuff that's not normal. We got not normal COs. I mean, we got Grea. Like, I want to see what Grea can do. I'm betting an APC gets built here. No. Okay. Artillery first build. Usually as grid, I like building a tank before an artillery and a lot of times. And I also like buying them on the strong side. I do not like... Why do I like buying artillery when you have 2 bases rather than 1? Simple. More units to block for the artillery. If you have an artillery, 3 infantry, one of the infantry dies, they're going to smack your artillery. If you have 5 infantry in an artillery, you can surround that artillery and it'll be untouchable. The more units you have to block your artillery, the better the artillery is. So there's not that many units. There's 4 units over here. Well, there's 6 units over here. So typically you want to build it on the strong side. But hey, they're building APC on the weak side. They're building artillery on the weak side. Who even knows anymore? These guys are doing whatever. He's not even building recons. He's being kind of passive Kindle. Rushing the calm tower? This base? I don't know what he's doing. Frankly, I don't want to know. Very interesting. Building artillery strong side. Okay. Artillery beginning. Yeah, rushed that. And then this is going to go... He's going to... Honestly, if you're already this rushed, I'd go here and then capture this or this. Like, honestly, like, if you're going to waste so much time going for that, go for one of the really contested properties first. Like, although if he goes for the center, this guy could interrupt. But you are Kindle, so you're going to have the firepower bonus. Another thing about Kindle, why she might be good on this map, not Urban Blight, high society. Getting a 3% firepower for every single property owned, including comm towers and labs and all that. When you have a lot of properties, you're doing a lot of damage. So let's say you have 23 properties plus the comm tower, so 24 properties. 24 times 3%. We'll round it up to 25. We'll round it up to 25. 75% firepower. Tack on another 10% from your comm tower. All right, so you got 85% firepower. 85%. That's more than Grim. If you do any damage on a city, you're doing like 310% or something ridiculous. Anything even close to a city is getting blasted. Even if you're off a city, you're doing 85%. That's Grim superpower numbers right there. And that is without the defensive, lower defense that Grim has. Pretty nutty. Kindle superpower is not to be sneezed about when you have a lot of properties. Crazy numbers. And especially as Kindle versus Grit. As Kindle, you're probably going to have more properties in the capture phase. You might have 27 properties. Grit might have 21. 27 properties. Now we're pushing 95%, 100% fire. You are doubling your damage without even cities involved. Lest you even try touching a city. Even the thought of a city, you're getting blasted. You do not stay far, far away from cities if there's ever a Kindle superpower in play. But we'll see if we ever get to that point. Maybe it's an Urban Blight kind of guy. I don't know. But Grit already has able to lock down this property. He might be able to put his artillery right here and lock down this one as well, or over here locks it down as well. He could put it in this forest, lock down this. He could put it behind this Mountain 1, 2, but it could be reached by a tank, so we'll see. So far, whatever. They got both kind of have questionable builds, but I'm not going to judge too much. It's the game that we enjoy. We don't want to overthink it. So, I like this artillery going like right here, though. Denying this property, although Kindle's about to be guaranteed to get that property actually Kindle is guaranteed to get this property, which is very good for Kindle. So you should be very happy with that, Mr. Yandy Mans. Not getting this property, though, that is completely off the books for him. So far, so decent. No one's really gotten any center properties except for now. So Kindle will have that advantage. Grit in this sense, Grit wants to stall the game because the more units, the more artilleries, the stronger it becomes. Kindle does not have global powers other than Urban Blight, which only does damage to city-dwelling units. If we were saying say Olaf or Hawk, both sides want to stall. But in this sense, Kindle wants to go at Grit, wants to really bash him before he proliferates tons and tons of artilleries into an impenetrable wall that slowly just pushes across the map. Like, you build artilleries here, and slowly but surely, the diagonal line just moves closer and closer to Kindle's bases until you just are smothered. You don't want that to happen. You want to keep constantly testing Grit's defenses, finding a weak spot, and pounding in that weak spot. So we'll see how they play, though. This is theoretical. I don't know how they're playing. They're doing some wonky stuff. Theoretically, that is what you want to see. You want to stall out his Grit, and you're going to go balls to the wall as Kindle. We only use artillery. This guy, I don't think he's played Grit before. You want to mix some other units besides artillery. You want to build anti-air. Well, luckily for him, he's pretty late on the airport. Very late, actually. For this APC wonky stuff, kind of like some airport pressure or airport buying stuff, because you have these mountains. You build an anti-air.
I don't agree with the Blizzard wing.
A little harder for the anti-air to follow. So, but everything's pretty peaceful so far. No one's fighting.
I suppose considering all this self-destruction you're doing, it is nice to have the extra resources,
but does have it. Also,
I feel like there are better ways to go about doing that.
Here. So Kindle needs an income advantage. If Kindle does not have an income advantage versus Grit, by day, say, like 12, you're screwed. If things are equal, you're screwed. You need to have an income advantage as Kindle. If you do not build an income advantage in the early game, the game is over before you even know it. You might think, oh, we have so many... No, the game is over. It's decided. These things, they snowball. Okay? You need to keep Grit on the defensive and lower on income.
Not activating.
Or else you're going to pay the ultimate price. Your life. So you see the first copter, ironically, from Grit. It's kind of weird, but okay. I kind of like him, throwing that in there, though. You want to have a nice air unit over here as well. The weird thing is, why did you build this copter after he built 2 anti-air? Build like a tank, build a medium tank, I don't know. But you don't build a copter in response to 2 freaking anti-air. Golly, as one of my colleagues say, golly. Don't do that. Don't say golly, and also don't build this copter. That's 2 for 2. Don't do this. Don't say golly. Because he built a prophylactic. 1 is bad enough. Building 2 and you build a copter, that's like... you're justifying his build. That was this is a bad build. Don't do this. You're giving it a reason for it to be decent. Weird stuff. Maybe he's trying to make him feel good. It's like, no, it's okay. I was going to build a copter. You're not crazy after all. Don't be nice. Win. But slowly, like I said, slowly encroaching. Now, this is on the targets. Now, this isn't as Grit. You want to build up that, get the death ball, then slowly push. And push. It's like a strangling. Grit doesn't punch you. Grit's a strangler, like a boa constrictor. You go, oh, it's a little uncomfortable. Oh. For long, your face is purple. Olaf and Max, or no, not Olaf, but Max and Kindle, they're like boxers. Boom, boom, boom. Grit's a strangler. He's into that weird stuff. Okay? He's a boa constrictor. Kindle's a bear. A big, mean bear. Breaks through. Oh, not too bad. Is the tank going to attack, though? The tank will die. Getting some pretty decent hits. He's kind of overloading. This will not reach. Kind of overloading. Did not go for the attack over here. Honestly, I wouldn't have hated the attack over there because you get a hit there. you're not going to lose the tank. You're going to like go down to like 1 or 2 HP. Then you go back and heal. Or over here or something. Or over here. Anywhere. Just heal. I would have gone for the attack there. Like I said, you do not want to allow grit to proliferate. So, and the beautiful thing about Kindle, you attack this and it goes to heal, you use Urban Blight. So it can't really heal. Because if it's on the city healing, you lose 3 HP during Kindle's normal power. So what I like doing when I'm playing as Kindle is I weaken a lot of units. I don't go for kills all the time. I weaken a lot of units, spread the pain around. So when they go heal their units, gotcha, bitch. I use my Urban Blight, and all those weak units are even weaker. So, little dude's trick for you. So I don't know what the hell these guys, I mean, they got, what are you going to do with that
What the
copter,
fuck?
man? But Grit was able to sneak this one out.
Why
With all
didn't
these
Grimhild
artillery,
activate?
He was able to sneak this out. Honestly, I'm surprised Kindle didn't interrupt there.
Uh.
I mean, did he have anything to interrupt? He could have interrupted and suicided. I probably still would have interrupted, honestly, because now you're getting closer to income parity. So Grit's only going to be behind 2K.
From my deck.
You want to probably be behind
Shit.
more than, or ahead more than 2K. But
Right.
see, this is why I would commit.
I'm dumb.
I mean, things are going to get blasted anyway. Bang, bang. And this guy's going to die to infantry. Bang. Like,
I have no way
you
to
might as well just go in.
energize.
And now there's the triple artillery build. Oof. So many artillery. 1 copter. The rest are infantry. Now he's going to attack it? I don't know about this Kindle move right here. A little... these are all just going to die. Grit must be loving this. Not attacking it. These are just free infantry. Another thing about Grit, he loves unit count. The higher unit count he has, the more he snowballs. It's less about income, more about unit count. So watch him kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry. Maybe even 6. He's going to be ahead on unit count by the end of the turn, I guarantee it. Oof, it's going to be ugly. And Grit might get this and only be behind 1K. That's not enough. That's not enough. And maybe even put the infantry here, put the artillery there, put another one there. Things are looking pretty good for Grit so far. He's about to murder some infantry. I don't like this. I would have preferred to see him capture or go in the mountain over there. Put the artillery over there, but being very interesting with the placement. You have to be aware of these anti-air, though, because they one-shot. So they do serve a purpose of one-shotting infantry. I don't like using them as that, but he built another third. I don't know anymore, but could clear this, tank and spank. But, I mean, there's so many artilleries. So kill all these infantry. What? Bro, kill the infantry. Look, I know he's scared because he's near these cities.
Oh,
but
shirt.
Kill. He has to spend tanks even attacking these from the city. They're not going to one-shot them. You're going to have enough for a wall. He's not going to have any infantry to even break the wall. He's going to have to use tanks and anti-air to break the wall. You have 5 artillery. I don't care if you get 2 or 3 tank shots. That's too many. You put the other one here. You keep, like, he has too many things. I think he's being a little too scared here. I don't think he had to retreat here. Now he's being a little too passive. And now Black's probably going to back up. Yep, back up over here. Oh, he got away with murder. Literally got away with murder. He killed some troops. And now he's getting these properties, and there's nothing to interrupt. That's why he can't be too passive as Grit. I know you want to be passive because you want to stall, but there's a limit to the passivity, and he's really testing that limit right now. Because now Kindle, instead of a meager 1K advantage, yeah, it's going to be a lot more than that. But Grit can fight back for the property. It's not like he's going to lose them for the rest of the game, but it is kind of a headache. Being very passive, okay. Kindle's attacking in. Now Kindle has a 6K advantage. Now this is looking better for Kindle. 4K advantage, I think, is like break even for Kindle here. You want 4K at least. 6K, you're winning. Like, you're looking good. Because when you use your superpower with that amount of money and that amount of properties, ooh, you're not going to need anti-air to clear infantry. Infantry are going to one-shot other infantry. Infantry on planes versus infantry on planes, that's one shot. Bye-bye. Like, that is nuts. When infantry are one-shotting other infantry on planes, things are good. Life is good. So Kindle should be happy right here. Spamming out copters, which is always a good idea versus Grit, because then Grit has to spend money on anti-air, which you'd rather spend on artillery. And his own copters don't do a very good job countering other copters, so even if you get a first strike here, it's probably not going to be that great. But Grit's playing very passive. Pulling back there as well, wow. But pushing up there, smart. Pulling back one area, pushing another. It's like a fulcrum. Push and you pull. You don't attack on both areas at once. You don't fall back on both areas at once. Push, pull, push, pull. It makes sense. But pushing very slightly, I should add. Boom, bang. But black is pushing in.
I can do
He's
spray
testing.
here.
He's doing the whole big thing. I think he wants
Fortunately.
blue to build a mega tank or a neo tank or a bomber. And then he's like, nah, I'm good. And leaving. And then crushes everything up here. That would be a smart move for black. Scare him to death, then front shift, and then you just bye-bye, Raoul. But I don't think he's going to do it. I mean, it's a very complex tactic. Not everyone knows about this sorts of stuff. It's not easy to pick up. It's not very intuitive. But now Grid is going nuts, and he can't stop. I don't think he can stop this. Well, there's a copter. Okay, he can't stop it. But he has to put the anti in range in order to counter that. Passive over here. Dude. That's a free copter hit. Let that be, like, there. Or even down there. Like, bad position by the artillery, or the anti-air, excuse me. Hate to see it. So the copter will be able to easily interrupt that. Killing off infantry, about to just start smacking things. That's a one-shot. That's not going to be a one-shot, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Could also just actually attack into that. I wouldn't hate that. Anti-air attacking onto the unit over there from a city. But yeah, just boom. A lot of damage. And like I said, spreading the love. Not going to kill them, just weakening them. And attacking too. Overwhelming Grid. Not only attacking, but also capturing properties. Kind of like, too much stuff going on. Sensory overload. That's the way to go. It's the name of the game. But free copter interrupt over there. Like I said, easy interrupts. Haha, let them have that. It's fine. We're still going to be ahead 4K. Maybe even 6 or 7K. But we see the first snipe attack. Also is Grid. Another thing. You don't ever want to use the superpower. In very, very niche scenarios, use the superpower. Why? The CO power has the exact same firepower bonus as the superpower. The only difference is the CO power is 3, the superpower is 6, and you get 1 extra range. Instead of 1 extra space, you get 2 for the superpower. So you get 1 extra more range, but it costs double. You don't get any more firepower bonus. So if you're a Grit, spam out the CO power. Don't spam out the super CO power. Spam the CO power. It's so much better, I guarantee you. Just don't do that. But now, Massacre begins. Grit's
Last
doing
card
pretty
was
bad. Huh? But a
thingy.
lot of things are going to die this turn. 1, 2. That's pretty much dead. 3. Boom. Bang. Bang. I mean, I kill off these guys. Copter interrupt there. Nice. Interrupt. This would be another kill if he knew. This is going to one-shot the tank. Does he not see this? Dude, you have to know this is going to one-shot. Bro, do you not see this as a... They can reach. Don't tell me he doesn't know that this reaches. No. That's free 7K right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 range right now. Look, you can one-shot that. I said it's not nutty lower level, but there's some nutty lower level plays going on. Some smart plays, don't get me wrong, but you know, yeah, I don't know. Killed an infantry though, so good for him. But yeah, ahead on unit count. After being behind by 9 units, now ahead. Ahead on unit value. See that? Just like that. Things add up. But by society or urban blight, we'll find out which one. Which one? High society. Now on the flip side. These are all going to have bonkers firepower. 1 shot. Don't even need to look. 1 shot. 1 shot. Wait, oh, he attacked this one, not that one. I think that lived because he used the super or the CO power, which gives him 10% extra defense. That's an easy 1 shot. If anything even was close to this, oh my goodness. I hope we see some city damage here. Like maybe this tank or like this tank over here kills that and something like that. I don't know if we're going to see any city damage though. A little underwhelming kind of. It didn't really do that much. I mean, honestly, I didn't really like that. That was kind of underwhelming. And he's going to get that property too. And Urban Blight would have stopped that. Ew. Once he caps that property, they're going to be equal. Ew. Okay. Grit's now doing what I said earlier. Remember when you build it, but he's not building Mio tanks or Mega tanks, but he's shifting to the middle. Okay, well, I got these properties first, at least. I don't hate that, but, interesting. Okay, he's trying to, like, attack from the top and save this over here, I suppose. That's what it is, because he's really dying over here. It's not pretty. Despite building, like, 20 anti-airs, somehow none of these are in position to protect these tanks. So these copters are all going to feast right now. 3 free copter hits. This is, like, a dream come true. Even though they're weak little copters, like, 3 free copter hits, like, that can turn the tide. Like, these are all little schlopsters now. Like, he had a pretty strong army, but I didn't like that overextension. If you're going to overextend, at least have some backup. These are 3 free copter hits, guys. That's a lot. Ugh. How did you had frickin' 3 anti-air for 1 single copter, and somehow later... maybe I'm complaining too much. Maybe I need to shut up. Sorry if I'm being a negative Nancy, but some stuff is just like... yeah. Anyway, black is able to reclaim the lead, so even if blue does capture this property, he will be ahead 1k. Will he opt to interrupt it with the copter? Probably not. Nope. Instead, going for this over here, I mean, these are going to be hard to stop. Blue is pretty out of position now. That's why, like, overextending with the anti-air, okay, like a little sussy. Builds a Neo tank. Okay, so now black should pull back. Got what he wanted. Capturing one of these 2 properties, maybe both. Pull back, win the middle. Keep the middle. And then you're good for the rest of the game, basically. But blue, what is blue doing? Blue's going, like, HQ, dare I say? Just giving up this. Giving up both comm towers. And not pulling back over here. I guess you can't pull back. I don't know. He's close to a CO power, so you have to treat this like as 5 range instead of 4. Okay. But these both are guaranteed. 3 copters. What is blue doing here? Blue is definitely... whoa. Okay. Hear me out. If you're Sammy... okay, I can see it. I can understand this with Victory March. Even if you're Adder... okay, I can sort of see it. Olaf, yeah, maybe with like the Winter Fury or Blizzard to stop movement. If you're facing Kindle, who can easily Urban Blight and interrupt here, into the belly of the beast. You are going straight down the belly of the beast. Into base reinforced range. This is bold. I kind of like it just because it's... you never see this, but I would never in my life do something like this. This is bonkers. This is Donkey Kong 64 banana bonkers shit, okay? This isn't all NF I've ever seen. He's given up. He's like, I'm going to lose these. I lost most comp towers. I'm probably never getting that back in the rest of the game. Probably never getting that. Might as well YOLO it. Let's see if it works out for him. But now the Yandy man is 28. The old Yandy man has 28.
White and black is
comp
probably
towers.
definitely the way to go.
Can Raul pull this off?
I feel like recursion's a little too important considering the way
Medium
things
tank
look.
is a strike on that medium tank. Like, all right, it's now or never. Can he pull this off? I am not optimistic, but things have happened before. That's like the most generic phrase I've ever heard. Things have happened before. All right, let's see if Raul's got it in him. It's either HQ or lose at this point. He's just too far behind in unit value and unit cap. Even with the overextensions. Okay, boom, bang, 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 bang. Okay, okay. Need a copter to block for the medium tank. Need to put this copter like, dare I say here? And then like an artillery there? Yeah, okay, yeah, that blocks. Okay, this is not looking... I mean... will it work? Pause and say if you think it'll work. Not Urban Blight, High Society. This guy's feeling cocky. He's like, you know what? I'm not even going to do the guaranteed interrupt with my 3 from Urban Blight. We're going all in. We're going all in with 2 comm towers this time. Even stronger than before. 1 shot. 1 shot. Dead. 1 shot. 1 shot. 1 shot. Well, that was Oh, this is a massacre. This is just brutal. Raul, there's no new bud. You have been eliminated. You've been splat like a bug on the street. And he resigns. Well, that was not what I expected for a Kindle versus Grit. If there ever was an HQ all in, I would expect the Kindle player to go for it, not the Grit player. That was I've never seen that before. I hope someone does that versus me when I'm playing rated, because then I'll get some free points, but don't advise that. But as you can see, Grit isn't broken, guys. I mean, he made some mistakes and stuff, but Grit isn't broken. He should be allowed in more maps, in more tiers, especially wide open maps like this. Like, allow Grit back, guys. The meta is getting stale. Petition to your mods. I feel like I'm like, call your local representative. Like, petition your local mods on Advanced Swords by Web Discord. Tell them, I want more Grit. I want more Sammy. I want more Sturm. And maybe one day you might even see dare I say, a call-in? Just saying. It's possible. So petition your mods. See if we can get some change on the site. Keep it nice and fresh. So anyway, that was nutty. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys were entertained. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Oh my, what? Okay, can we pretend I fucking clicked two monsters? Hmm.